Looking back through 1,000 frames, past the static days and the cooling flames, to a Tuesday night in the pouring rain. Before we learned how to weaponize the pain, we were tangled up on the kitchen floor, not yet looking for the handle on the door. Just two kids with the world to win, before the cracks in the glass started letting it in. I'm haunted by the last time we smiled, before the distance grew for 1,000 miles. It's the frozen ghost of a better day, before we watch the color wash away. Now I'm looking at your face in a digital glow, trying to find the people that we used to know. But the sun went down and the world went wild since the last time we smiled. Your eyes were bright, not a hint of the end. You weren't a stranger, you were still my friend. There was a light in the room I can't find anymore. Now it's just shadows and shoes by the door. I wonder if you knew it was our final good, if you'd have held on tighter, if you understood that a moment so small was the end of the line. The very last second your heart was mine. Now it's all heavy sighs and slamming gates, and the how did we get here that always waits. I give every tomorrow for one more yesterday, where the laughter didn't feel like it was miles away. I'm haunted by the last time we smiled, before the distance grew for 1,000 miles. It's the frozen ghost of a better day, before we watch the color wash away. Now I'm looking at your face in a digital glow, trying to find the people that we used to know. But the sun went down and the world went wild since the last time we smiled. I'm still there in that grainy light, before the goodbye took a bite out of the night. Just thinking about the last time we smiled. Dust has settled on the nightstand where you used to lean, next to a coffee ring from a morning that felt so serene. I found it tucked away behind the things I couldn't throw, a piece of paper holding secrets that I'll never show. The ink is faded and the edges have begun to fray, like every promise that we made before you walked away. I haven't opened it in years, I'm terrified to read the ghost of everything I wanted and the man I couldn't be. It's just a letter in the drawer, heavy as a stone, a map to a kingdom where I'm standing all alone. I wrote your name in cursive, but I couldn't find the breath to tell you that I loved you until I loved you to death. Now it's breathing in the dark, locked behind the wood. The I'm sorry's and the should have beens I never understood. Just a heartbeat on a page, frozen on the floor, left to wither in the silence. shook when I held the pen, thinking if I wrote it down you'd come back home again. I told the paper things I couldn't whisper to your face, how the house feels like a desert in the middle of our space. But I was scared of what you'd say, or worse if you said nothing. So I chose the safety of the dark and gave up on the rushing. Now you're miles away with someone else under a different sky, and I'm still staring at the wood, too cowardly to try. Sometimes I reach for the handle just to feel the breath, watching the seasons change through the shadows on the glass. If I read it now, would it bring me peace or break my heart in two? Is it a letter for my healing or a letter meant for you? It's just a letter in the drawer, heavy as a stone. I'm mapped to a kingdom where I'm standing all alone. I wrote your name in cursive, but I couldn't find the breath to tell you that I loved you until I loved you to death. Now it's breathing in the dark, locked behind the wood. The I'm sorry's and the should-have beens I never understood. Just a heartbeat on a page, frozen on the floor, left to wither in the silence of the letter in the drawer. I'll leave the key inside the lock and let the shadows keep the clock. Maybe one day I'll be brave enough to open up the door, but for now it's just a letter in the drawer, in the drawer. The things I never said. The coffee's cold, the house is too quiet. I'm still sleeping on my side of the bed, trying to ignore the ghost of your riot and the echoes of everything we never said. I watch your taillights bleed into the gray. Now I'm just a shadow getting in my own way. It wasn't the fall that broke me in two, it was the silence that followed the view. I'm reaching for air, but I'm finding the ground. In a city of millions, it's the loneliest sound. I thought we were flying, but I'm losing the crowd. It's a long way down. Yeah, it's a long way down. I found your ring in the back of the drawer, a little gold circle that doesn't mean much anymore. Funny how forever can fit in a box, while I'm out here picking at all of these locks. I'm tracing the map of the skin on my hand, trying to find where we failed to land. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief, stealing the memories to give me relief. But I don't wanna lose the way your name feels, even if the gravity is all that is real. It wasn't the fall that broke me in two, it was the silence that followed the view. I'm reaching for air, I try to scrub the scent of you from the collar of my coat. I try to drown the echoes of the letters that we wrote. They say that time's a river washing everything to gray, that the details of a lover's face eventually slip away. But I still see the amber light catching in your hair, like a photograph that's burned into the very city air. I've painted over every wall, I moved the bed around, but your ghost is in the floorboards making every single sound. Because the memories won't fade, they only get more bright, and neon signs flicker in the middle of my night. I'm waiting for the edges to get soft and slip away. But I'm living in a movie that I'm forced to watch each day. The colors aren't bleeding, the voices aren't low. The more I try to forget, the more they seem to grow. I'm a prisoner of the us that we already betrayed. God, the world keeps turning, but the memories won't fade. I saw a stranger on the street who had your tilt of head, and suddenly I'm back inside the hollow things we said. I remember the exact street lamp that flickered when we kissed, and the way you looked at me through the morning mountain. This time hasn't been a healer, it's just been a steady lens, focusing on the moment where the happy story ends. I'm not healing in the sunlight, I'm not growing in the rain. I'm just a vivid map of every second of our pain. Is there a place for people who remember too much, who can still feel the phantom of a long gone touch? I'm screaming at my shadow to just let the past go cold, but the story's written in ink that never will get old. Yeah, the memories won't fade, they only get more bright, and neon signs flicker in the middle of my night. I'm waiting for the edges to get soft and slip away. But I'm living in a movie that I'm forced to watch each day. The colors aren't bleeding, the voices aren't low. The more I try to forget, the more they seem to grow. I'm a prisoner of the us that we already betrayed. God, the world keeps turning, but the memories won't fade. They're still sharp, there's still glue there, still every single stupid thing about you. I'm trying to go blind, I'm trying to be safe, but the sun is coming up and the memories won't fade. No, they won't fade. No, they won't fade. I'm pulling the blanket up over my chest, but the shivering inside won't give me a rest. There's a frost on the window, a bite in the air, but the real winter's sitting in your empty chair. I used to have embers, I used to have gold. Now I'm just a story that's already been told. The thermostat's are rising, the fire is high, but I can't find a spark in this hollow goodbye. The shadows are long and they're reaching for me, like vines of an island in a frozen over sea. I'm breathing out mist in this room we once shared, and realizing finally that you're no longer there. And the night feels cold, deeper than the bone, a different kind of freezing when you're standing alone. or the ice on the street. It's the lack of your heart and its rhythmic beat. The stars look like diamonds, sharp and unkind, reflecting the pieces you left far behind. No matter the fire, no matter the gold, without you beside me, the night feels cold. I remember your hands, they were warmer than June. Now I'm just a ghost howling under the moon. The sweater you left has lost all its heat, just a bundle of wool and a bitter defeat. I walk through the kitchen, the floorboards are ice. Everything comes with a heavy set price, and the price for the love that we used to hold, it's a lifetime of feeling. The night turned to cold. Summer is a memory I can't quite recall. I'm stuck in a season where the leaves only fall. Wrap me in iron, wrap me in lead, but the ice is all living inside of my head. Yeah, the night feels cold, deeper than bone, a different kind of freezing when you're standing alone. It's not just the wind or the ice on the street, it's the lack of your heart and its rhythmic beat. The stars look like diamonds, sharp and unkind, reflecting the pieces you left far behind. No matter the fire, no matter the gold, without you beside me, the night feels cold. So cold, the sun's never coming. So cold, the silence is humming. Just me and the winter you left in my soul. Yeah, the night feels so cold. The city lights are blinking like 1,000 distant eyes, but they don't see the hollow space where all my courage lies. I've turned the heater up so high to mimic someone's touch. It's funny how a little cold can hurt a man so much. The clock is just a metronome for feelings I can't name, and every shadow on the wall is shaped just like your frame. I'm checking for a message that I know I won't receive. It's a long and bitter winter when you're left with just believe. I walked into the kitchen just to hear the faucet drip, feeling like a sailor on a sinking ghost white ship. Your coffee mug is sitting there, a monument of blue to every morning ritual that started out with you. Now the hours stretch like rubber thin and ready to snap. I'm looking for a way to bridge this wide and lonely gap. The world is sleeping soundly, they don't feel the shift in weight, but I'm the only one awake to carry all this fate. And the night feels lonely. The night feels long, like a singer who's forgotten every lyric to the song. The moon is just a witness to the secrets I can't keep. In the hours when the heavy-hearted aren't allowed to sleep, the silence is a mountain that I'm trying to climb, while I'm drowning in the seconds and the wreckage of our time. Yeah, the sun is just a memory, and the stars are acting holy. But tonight, the night feels lonely. Is it 2 a.m. or 4 a.m.? I've lost the sense of scale. Everything I try to do feels doomed and meant to fail. I just need a little light to break this heavy indigo sky. But the darkness is a blanket, and I'm too tired to cry. And the night feels lonely. The night feels long, like a singer who's forgotten every lyric to the song. The moon is just a witness to the secrets I can't keep. In the hours when the heavy-hearted aren't allowed to sleep, the silence is a mountain that I'm trying to climb, while I'm drowning in the seconds and the wreckage of our time. Yeah, the sun is just a memory, and the stars are acting holy. But tonight, the night feels lonely, so lonely, just me and the wind, just wondering where the us began to end. Waiting for the blue, waiting for the light, but it's a long, lonely night. Yeah, it's a lonely night. The sun hides behind the horizon's edge, and I'm left here sitting on the window ledge. The world switches off and the city goes dim, but that's when the memory starts moving in. I can wear the armor when the day is bright. I can hide the wreckage in the morning light, but the moon is a witness that I can't deceive. It stays in the room when I'm starting to heave, 'cause the night knows the secrets I keep from the day. The night hears the words that I'm dying to say. It watches me crumble, it counts every tear. It's the only one left that's allowed to be near. When the shadows get long and the silence gets loud, I'm lost in the storm without even a cloud. The world thinks I'm sleeping, but they'll never gain the truth that the dark holds. The night knows my pain. The night knows my pain. Your side of the mattress is chilly and fast, a desert of fabric that's holding the past. I stare at the ceiling and trace every line, trying to find where your life ended and mine. In the light I'm a person with places to be. In the dark I'm a wreck at the bottom of the sea. The clock is a heartbeat that's skipping a beat as I listen for footsteps out on the street. Midnight is a mirror I don't wanna face. 2 a.m. is a ghost I can't seem to erase. By 4 in the morning I'm begging for asleep, but the darkness has promises it wants to keep. Yeah, the night knows the secrets I keep from the day. The night hears the words that I'm dying to say. Watches me crumble, it counts every tear. It's the only one left that's allowed to be near. When the shadows get long and the silence gets loud, I'm lost in a storm without even a cloud. The world thinks I'm sleeping, but they'll never gain the truth that the dark holds. The night knows my pain. It sees me shaking, it knows I'm breaking, while the rest of the world is dreaming. I'm the only one who's screaming, but the night keeps it quiet. The night keeps it on. Yeah, the night knows my pain. I watch the coffee go cold in the mug, wrapped in the silence like a heavy wool rug. The neighbors are laughing through the thin bedroom wall. They don't hear the sound of me losing it all. I don't slam the doors and I don't scream your name. I just sit in the center of a flickering flame. The neighbors seem normal, they see I'm okay, but I'm just a house that's been melting away. Because the loud grief is easy, it burns and it cries, but the real hurt is hollow. It lives in the eyes. It doesn't make noise, it doesn't make scenes. It just lives in the spaces and the might have beens. The world keeps on turning, the wind starts to riot, but here in my chest, the pain stays quiet. I folded your laundry and put it aside. There's nowhere for all of this wreckage to hide. I walk through the grocery, I pick up your bread, then I put it back down and I shake out my head. People keep waiting for me to break down, to make a big scene and then head out of town. But the weight of your absence is a different kind. It's a dull aching pressure at the back of my mind. It's the sound of the clock when the batteries die. It's the how are you doing in the I'm fine lights. A lead heavy anchor at the bottom of the sea, holding its breath inside of me. Yeah, the loud grief is easy, it burns and it cries, but the real hurt is hollow. It lives in the eyes. It doesn't make noise, it doesn't make scenes. It just lives in the spaces and the might have beens. The world keeps on turning, the wind starts to riot, but here in my chest, the pain stays quiet. No thunder, no rain, just the soft, steady hum of the pain. It's a secret I'm keeping while everyone's sleeping. Pain stays quiet. It stays so quiet. Keep the curtains trying to hold the light. The way you looked on you that final night. The air is heavy, thick with might have been. I'm breathing out the breath you're breathing in. The walls are painted in a shade of blue. that we picked out when everything was new. But now the colors peeling at the edge, like every promise and every broken pledge. I walk on tiptoe so I don't wake the pain, but the ceiling vibrates with the sound of rain. Oh, I'm living in the room that remembers you, where the ghosts of our laughter come leaking through. Every corner's a witness, every shadow's a trace of the way that the moonlight would find your face. I can try to move out, I can try to move on, but the floorboards still ache even though you're gone. Yeah, my heart is a prisoner and the walls are the clue in the room that remembers you. There's a dent in the pillow that won't rise back, a world of color fading into black. I found a receipt in the drawer by the bed for a dinner we had and the words that we said. The mirror is lonely, it's searching the glass, waiting for a beauty that's come to pass. I talk to the ceiling, I talk to the door, but I'm just a stranger on a familiar floor. If I painted it white, if I tore down the drapes, would I finally find where the memory escapes? Or is your spirit built into the frame? Does the house only know how to whisper your name? Oh, I'm living in a room that remembers you, where the ghosts of our laughter come leaking through. Every corner's a witness, every shadow's a trace of the way that the moonlight would find your face. I can try to move out, I can try to move on, but the floorboards still ache even though you're gone. Yeah, my heart is the prisoner and the walls are the clue in the room that remembers you. The dust is settling on the life we planned. I'm tracing your name with a shaking hand on a window pane fog with a lonely view inside the room that remembers you. Sound of a single echoing footstep. The paint is peeling in the hallway of our home, like the way we started feeling when we were left alone. It wasn't a landslide, it wasn't a crash, just a slow burning fire, turning everything to ash. I watched the vibrant colors turn to a dusty shade of gold, while we let the warmest parts of us grow bitter and grow cold. The silence grew a garden in the middle of the floor. Now I don't even recognize the person at the door. We used to finish sentences, now we barely start a thought, trading all our history for the battles that we fought. It's the way your eyes look through me like I made a window pane, counting all the teardrops in a night of stars. steady rain, it's a slow decline. The fading of the light, the losing of a war without a single fight. We didn't hit a wall, we just ran out of road, buckling beneath the weight of a heavy silent load. One brick at a time, we watched the castle fall. The slow decline is the hardest way of all. I wish you'd scream, I wish you'd slam the door. At least I'd know for certain what we were fighting for. But we just drifted out to sea, two ships without a spark, quietly dissolving in the shadows of the dark. It's a slow decline, the fading of the light, the losing of a war without a single fight. We didn't hit a wall, we just ran out of road, buckling beneath the weight of a heavy silent load. One brick at a time, we watched the castle fall. The slow decline is the hardest way of all. Going, going, almost gone. The sun is setting on a weary dawn. It's a long way down in a slow decline. You're no longer mine. I tried to blink them back at the start of the day, to keep the salt and the sorrow at bay. I told my reflection, just get through the door, but I'm puddle of grief on the bathroom floor. It's not just a drizzle, it's not just a spark, it's a river that's rising and fine in the dark. I run out of tissues and run out of breath in the slow, quiet dance with a love, lonely death. And the tears won't stop, they won't let me be there, carving out canyons inside of me. I thought I'd run dry, I thought I'd go numb, but the harder I fight them, the faster they come, like a storm in the soul that's forgotten the sun. They're telling the story of how we're undone. The world says move on, but the clock's hit a block, and the tears, no, the tears won't stop. No, the tears won't stop. I see your old key sitting there by the phone, and the floodgates fly open, I'm left all alone. Every memory we saved is a wave on the shore, crashing and breaking and asking for more. I tried to go out, try to see a few friends, but the crying starts up with a dream and ends. There's a hole in the dam that I can't seem to patch, in a house made of wood and a single cold match. Is there a limit to the salt in the veins? A finish line waiting for all of these rains, 'cause my eyes are so tired and my vision is blurred by the ghost honest, I'm just paying the bill, and I'm counting the cost, and the tears won't stop. No, they just won't stop. I've been acting like a soldier, standing tall and dry, watching all the seasons and the years go blurring by. I keep my chin up in the crowd, I keep my voice so steady, telling everybody that I'm healed and that I'm ready. Haven't let a single drop escape these tired eyes. I've become a master of 1,000 small disguises, but tonight the wind is blowing through the cracks inside the door, and I can't pretend that I don't feel the hollow anymore. I was cleaning out the basement, found a box labeled the best, filled with movie stubs and postcards from that summer out in the West. I found the shirt you wore the night we danced beside the lake, the one I couldn't throw away for my own sanity's sake. The fabric still holds on to something I can't quite define, a phantom of the life we had when you were still all mine. And suddenly the dam I built began to fall apart under the heavy, crushing weight of a long neglected heart. And the last time I cried was the day you walked away. I thought I'd run out of the things I had to say, but here I am at midnight on the cold and dusty floor, feeling every bit of it just like I did before. It's a river running over, it's a saltwater goodbye to the version of myself that was too proud to even try. Yeah, it's been 1,000 days of keeping it inside since the last time I cried. They say that being strong means you never let it show, but the hardest part of holding on is finally letting go. I'm washing off the makeup and the lies I had to tell, falling through the gravity of this lonely, quiet hell, until I'm finally empty. And the last time I cried was the day you walked away. I thought I'd run out of the things I had to say, but here I am at midnight on the cold and dusty floor, feeling every bit of it just like I did before. It's a river running over, it's a saltwater goodbye to the version of myself that was too proud to even try. Yeah, it's been 1,000 days of keeping it inside since Try to scrub the scent of you from every single room, to chase away the shadows and the heavy velvet gloom. I moved the books you used to read, I hid the jewelry box, I even changed the rhythm of the way I turn the locks. But there's a stubborn ghost of us in the way the sunlight hits, 1,000 tiny pieces where the puzzle never fits. I can delete the photos and I can burn the letters dry, but I can't erase the hello from your very last goodbye. It's in the taste of coffee when the morning's cold and gray. It's in the quiet spaces of a long and empty day. I saw a stranger in the street with a coat just like your own, and for a heartbeat I forgot I was standing here alone. The garden that we planted is still pushing through the dirt, a beautiful reminder of a deep and jagged hurt. You're written in the rafters and you're carved into the floor, even though you don't come walking through the hallway anymore. And your memory still lives, it still breathes inside these walls. I can hear your quiet laughter in the echoes of the halls. I can build a brand new life, I can try to start again, but you're the ink that's permanent beneath my very skin. The world says you are gone, that I should finally let you be, but your memory still lives, and it's living here through me. It's a haunted kind of comfort, it's a bittersweet refrain, a soft and steady pulsing like the rhythm of the rain. I'm not sure if it's a blessing or a slow and steady curse, to have a heart that's better but a soul that's feeling worse, because you're everywhere I look. And your memory still lives, it still breathes inside these walls. I can hear your quiet laughter in the echoes of the halls. I can build a brand new life, I can try to start again, but you're the ink that's permanent beneath my very skin. The world says you are gone, that I should finally let you be, but your memory still lives, and it's living here through me. It lives in the silence, it lives in the light. It's the star that stays burning in the middle of the night. You're still here, you're still here. Your memory lives. We've been dancing on the edge for a year or more, with one foot in the hallway and one hand on the door. We said it's over in 1,000 different ways, in the heat of the anger and the cold hollow maze. But this time was different, the air felt like storm. A finality settled in the marrow of my bones. You didn't raise your voice, you didn't even cry. You just looked through me like a ghost in the sky. I felt the sting of the maybe and the burn of the night, yeah. I've lived through the seasons of shadow and regret, but out of all the parties we ever had to boast, the last goodbye hurt most. It wasn't the screaming or the slamming or the gate, it was the quiet acceptance of a cold and empty fate. No, see you around, no lingering ghost. Yeah, the last goodbye hurt most. Usually there's a spark, a reason to stay, a bridge we could build at the end of the day. But the toolbox is empty and the wood is all rot, and I'm staring at a person that I finally forgot. You took your keys and you took your pride, but you left the silence and the wreckage inside. The other ones felt like a cut or a bruise, but this one feels like everything left to lose. It's the good and the bad that finally went missing, the end of the hope and the end of the wish, and the clean, jagged break that won't ever mend, the terrifying beauty of a permanent end. I felt the sting of the maybe and the burn of the night, yeah. I've lived through the seasons of shadow and regret, but out of all the parties we ever had to boast, the last goodbye hurt most. It wasn't the screaming or the slamming or the gate, it was the quiet acceptance of a cold and empty fate. No, see you around, no lingering ghost. Yeah, the last goodbye hurt most. No more rehearsals, no more one more time, just a long, lonely hill that I'm forced to climb. The others were ripples, this one was the coast. Yeah, the last goodbye hurt most. I look at the calendar and try to find the light, but it's just another morning disguised as a night. I thought by now the edges of the blade would go dull, that the static in my head would finally find a lull. But every time I take a step, the floor begins to give. I'm just learning how to survive, I've forgotten how to live. The doctors say it's chemical, the preachers say it's fate, but I'm just a broken clock that's always running late. And the hurt feels endless, like a circle in the dark, a fire that keeps burning without a single spark. I've reached for the bottom, I've reached for the shore, but the ocean I'm missing you just keeps asking for more. There's no finish line, there's no place to rest, just this heavy iron anchor sitting deep inside my chest. I'm waiting for the over, I'm waiting for the mend, but the hurt feels endless, it's a road without an end. I've walked through the seasons until my shoes wore thin, trying to find a place where the new me begins. But you're in every sunrise and you're in every rain, a permanent resident in the center of my brain. They say that grief is a mountain that you eventually climb, but I'm just treading water in a river made of time. I'm tired of the someday, I'm tired of the soon, while I'm howling at the ghost of a cold, indifferent moon. If I could see the exit, if I could see the light, maybe I could find the strength to put up one more fight. But the horizon keeps receding, the shadows only grow, and I'm stuck in a winter that refuses to let go. Yeah, the hurt feels endless, like a circle in the dark, a fire that keeps burning without a single spark. I reached for the bottom, I reached for the shore, but the ocean I'm missing you just keeps asking for more. There's no finish line, there's no place to rest, just this heavy iron anchor sitting deep inside my chest.